Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You just heard it right there from David Wallace. It's Smile Time, favorite song. That's Oh Canada. You can listen to that all day long. Welcome inside the Langley Event Center here on the home of the WLA. Play full screen as we get set for week 2 in the WLA. And Langley Thunder 1-0 with a 12-7 victory over the Burnaby Lakers a week ago here at the LEC. Maple Ridge coming off an 8-3 victory over Nanaimo on Sunday night to improve their record to 1-1. As these two teams clash for the first time this season, head coach for Langley is Rod Jensen. His scratches here tonight: Andrew Garrett, Eli Salama, Johnny Pearson, Austin Rockwell, and Tyler Richards. And Robbie Williams, Sato, back behind the bench after an absence of 2 games for the Maple Ridge Burrards. And a number of scratches for the Bees here tonight: Garrett and Ben McIntosh, Kyle Marr, Jeff Cornwall, Sammy Cook, Mitch McDowell, Travis Irving, Dan Taylor, Tanner Fisher, and Nicky Stone not in the lineup here tonight. As Frank Chiliano coming off a first-star performance, a 1-0 record, 7.97 goals against, and a save percentage of .837. In the other end, Big Mac, Brody McDonald, who is 1-0. An impressive 7 goals against and a save percentage of .857 for Brody, who was impressive in his return to the Thunder lineup. Blow the whistle, let's play some lacrosse. We're underway here from the Langley Event Center. Thunder in white, Burrards in blue. And Langley will work left to right across your monitor. Here comes Curtis Dixon. Leads the Burrards in scoring. No surprise there with 10 points early through 2 games. Tried to flip one back to Mallory, who's in search of his first goal of the season still, but does have 4 assists. We will also get a look at a couple of new Thunder players here tonight. As Aiden Milburn, who was drafted a couple of years ago, but missed all of last season due to a hip issue, in the Thunder lineup here tonight. As James Ray did not play in game 1, he's in as well and bounces one in past Chiliano. 3-quarter sidearm crank from James Ray, and it's 1-0 Langley. Yeah, that matches the goal total that Chiliano gave up to the team on Sunday night through 2.5 periods before letting in the second goal of the game for Chiliano, as Maple Ridge's defense and goaltending was suffocating the team in all night long. They did manage 3 by the end of the game. REECE CALLIES back in the Thunder lineup as well. Big number 11. Cody Tykro now wearing number 8 here for Langley. A number of line changes. Another one is Bryce Brochu, as Tyler Pace, listed as wearing number 2, is in number 14 here tonight. Johnny Pearson did play in game 1 of the season, held out of the lineup here tonight at the request of the Saskatchewan Rush, who lead the NLL Finals 1-0 as Curtis Dixon goes top corner and ties the game up at 1 as he beat McDonald glove side over the shoulder. As Dixon picks up goal number 7 on the year. And an excellent shot on the run there from Superman. Zach Porter and REECE CALLIES. And they'll say Maple Ridge ball here. Rose, who's gone off to a nice start in his WLA rookie campaign. This is Dixon sliding low here on McDonald. As Lupel will get it to Schaefer. And in comes Connor Robinson, who was the first star in Langley's first contest with 5 points in that game. 2 goals, 3 assists. Schaefer from well out, turned aside by Chiliano. EJ Sorry will come up with a loose ball and run away from Keeley. do believe it's Kai McDonald wearing 7, not 77 here tonight. I'll have to just reconfirm that as I look down. That is McDonald, who is wearing number 7, but listed as 77 as Jake Taylor. Battles Maple Ridge's number 7, Adam Dixon. Here's Aiden Milburn to Taylor around a screen, can't shoot it. And then can't pass it either. Does finally get it off. Pace tried to rise up for it. Condren will take it. Lead feed here to the newly acquired Mitch Wild out of Brooklyn, who spends his winters with Rob Williams in Calgary. Greenwich finds Keeley off the Thunder bench. 1-1 just across 3 minutes. Here's Ray, one Robert Morris product to another. Nice little pass to Schaefer, and couldn't bring it in cleanly, and then stepped in the crease, and play gets blown down. As James Ray and J.P. Keeley both attending Robert Morris University and playing with the Colonials at the same time. Mike Mallory got a pick from Dixon, got a lane, got a shot. McDonald down, makes the stop. And looks to outlet. And he's got Callies, who can really move for a big man. Hard pass across the lane. Not a good one, as it got away from Dylan Riley. I always have to check my roster twice, the man with 2 first names. Dixon. That's Adam to Curtis. No relation. Into the middle, Lowen feeds Dixon wide. He'll drive to the short pipe. And McDonald held his ground and kept it out. Lupel up ahead to Keeley. Burrards back on defense as Dylan Lacroix running picks inside, as he takes Johnny Pearson's place here tonight. No Andrew Garant as well. Pace. Keeley, tuck and go, shoots, low, rebound. Lacroix denied by Chiliano on the doorstep. Ball bouncing around here as it got away from Ray into the pocket of Kevin Reed. Still no sign of Creighton Raiders. Here come the Burrards on the break. Gillespie! And not sure if McDonald got a piece or not. It went over top of the goal, as Gillespie got in behind the defense in transition and had a great chance there. Aiden Milburn, who started his junior career in Burnaby, finished with Coquitlam. As Robinson whips one. Turned away there by Chiliano. Milburn with good anticipation finds the loose ball, and an 8:30 here for the Thunder. Schaefer. Here's Riley. Now Robinson. Skip it. Here's Milburn. Fake the shot. 18 on the shot clock. Cutting Lacroix. Gets a shot off as he's hammered down to the ground. And Chiliano no trouble with that one. Port Moody bounce pass to Zach Porter out of Chilliwack, BC. Colton and Zach on the Burrards. You got Brody, who plays for Langley, so 3 Porter brothers in this game here tonight. As Dixon will feed, and it was a low one out of the pocket of Dixon, all the way back down to Chiliano with just 3 on the shot clock. And just sends it down the floor. That's probably the 2 biggest goaltenders, quite possibly in lacrosse, battle here tonight. And Brody McDonald and Frank Chiliano. And a moving pick call on James Ray on Kevin Reed. Here comes Colton Porter, and he dropped a breakaway feed. As he gets it back to Dixon in a quick moving first period here. 6.5 minutes in, 1-1. Between Langley and Maple Ridge in their first meeting of the year. Gillespie one-on-one with Callies. Good defense there from number 11. Kick it out, Riley Lowen. Move it near side, Dixon with room. Feed it down to the crease. Probably should have shot it. And Curtis Dixon does not pass up too many shooting opportunities, but did there. And it results in a turnover, but they'll get it right back here as Brochu couldn't make the catch at center. A little sloppy here in the mid stages. Early shots on goal, 7-3 Langley. As here comes the Burrard offense once again. Still missing a ton of bodies as Dixon took that shot. McDonald made the stop. Outlets quickly here to Brochu. who has played predominantly offense in his time here with Langley, but looking like he'll be a transition man this season. And I like that move. Here from Rod Jensen. Milburn lost it, got it back, feet high pace. Near side it comes to the number 1 pick, Robinson. Fired a pass across to Schaefer. Too hot to handle, and the Burrards come up with it. In the stick of the veteran, Dane Michaud. Mitch Wild, who wears 16 for the Bees, will head for the bench. As on comes number 8, Mike Mallory. Just outside the dotted circle, got a hard pick, wild shot, delayed call coming, our first of the evening. As it took 8 minutes, Chiliano off to the Burrards bench with 6 on the shot clock. Dixon faked it, feed, and now what do we got? Might get a second call here. Kai McDonald going for sure. Not sure why the whistle went as the Burrards were in possession. But it is just a 2-minute holding call here on Kai McDonald. As a lot of the talk early in the season has been about the 3-man officiating crew. Are they calling too many penalties? Are they taking away the flow of the game? Will the players adjust to it? We're only in week 2 here, and I want to kind of give it some more time to see how it plays out. Leopold got a man in behind. It's Jake Taylor in on a shorthanded breakaway, and I'm not sure what happened there. I think Jakester might be buying the boys around after that folly on a breakaway. Just came right out of his pocket. Nobody around him within 10 yards. It's embarrassing. Lowen. Well, it is. Probably be the first to admit it. Long feet up, McDonald. It'll get out of play. Section D, row 3. Like seat 11 down there is where that ball hit. As the Birds get set back up in the man advantage with 60 seconds to go in it. Riley Long, good feed down to the crease. Gillespie a reacher. That one goes wide. 10 on the shot clock. Mallory one hand on his stick trying to come up with a loose ball. Connor Abrams all over him. 5 on the shot clock now. Lowen up to Dixon. Loads up. Fires right on into the belly pad. Brody. As now Renich will try and clear the zone. Porter waits for him just inside. Got a man streaking to the goal. It's Tyler Pace right in, tripped up. Where's the call on that? As he is looking for all 3 officials to put an arm up, and nobody made the call. Pace was in cold on a breakaway and got tripped up at the last second. Still got the shot off, but nowhere near as good of one as he probably would have if he wasn't tripped. It's 2 really good shorthanded opportunities for Langley as Lowen with a quick stick stopped by McDonald. Brody Porter will move it ahead here to Brochet. Kai McDonald out of the penalty box. Langley will kill it off. As they have now 2 for 10 on the penalty kill. 80%. Ray with Tebbett on him. Feed low, a couple of big bodies out on the right side here for Langley now. Robinson feed inside to Riley. It got through into the corner. Tebbett, a little hot potato with it there. Shot clock down to 4. Ray will just smack it towards the crease of Chiliano. And Maple Ridge will get possession back as we're across the halfway mark of period 1. Tied at 1. Shots are 7-7. 9-10 to go here in the first. Squirming inside is Chan with a shot. As he gets his first touch here of the season. Did not play Sunday. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. I don't know if he played on Thursday night or not. But a good opportunity there for Chan right off the get-go. Birds get the ball back, near 30. Gillespie. Worked over by Sinky. Now Dixon walks around Taylor. Got the stick into him. Feed low to Adam Dixon. Lost the handle. Stepped in the crease. And it's Langley ball and the push back the other way. Taylor. Leave it there for Keeley. Milburn. Pace. Schaefer. Late man coming. Robinson. Good unit out here as Pace looked for the top corner. Couldn't beat Chiliano. Keeley's got the reset. Conran will step out on him. Here's Pace out of the far corner. Working with Milburn. Backhand feed, and it was there for Milburn, but out of his pocket. And into the stick of DJ Sorry. And now Lowen will slow things down with 8 to go. Mallory finds a man off the bench. It's Rose. Fake the shot, cuts into the middle. Good switch from Renich. Now one-on-one here. Brochu against Mallory. Fired on the run. Missed far side. Brochu will collect. Probably could have had numbers if Tykrop and Renich wanted to run. Brochu has thoughts of going to the goal. Stays out of the crease. No, he didn't, as he takes an extra shot from Porter. That's an unforced turnover there on Brochu. No reason to go to goal 1-on-2 there. As Rob Williams not on the bench for the Burrards' first 2 games. They do not see Chris Gill down on the bench this evening. As it's just Williams and Delzell. Here comes Dixon, turned aside there by McDonald. Point blank range. As Rod Jensen's assistant, Freddie Klump, and Todd Stockdale. The teacher and 2 firemen down on the bench there. Chan. There's Dixon, right on. Easy stump from McDonald. Loose ball into the pocket of Taylor. And he'll run to center. Keeley wants it on the fly. Gets it. Here's Keeley. As the Birds recover on D. Mitch Wild getting back in time. James Ray to Cole Schaefer. As those two have been developing chemistry over the last couple of years. This is JP Keeley with 10 on the shot clock. Robinson wants it. Keeley still has it. Feed to Schaefer. Tuck and go. Load it up and fire it wide. As the ball will bounce into the stands here and go back to Maple Ridge. With 6:30 to go here in the first period. WLA on Play Full Screen. Jake Kelly with you. Don't forget you can get at me via Twitter at PXP4 Sports. Anything on your mind, send it my way. Lupel with a hard hit on Gillespie. It goes down awkwardly. Here comes Brochu up with Callies. Bryce Brochu. Feedback Callies. And again just loses the ball out of his pocket right before having a glorious opportunity. What is going on down there? Slippery ball. Which apparently is a thing. If you want to buy into that conspiracy. That's 2 on Langley. That would have been 1-on-1 with the goaltender if they can just hang on to the ball. As now Porter rides his man to the turf. Abrams can't pick it up. Nice little play ahead to knock it to Pace. He'll scoop and go. Pace right on. Chiliano the stop. And the Birds get the ball back. As Lupel down the Langley tunnel, we'll keep an eye on Gillespie, whether he returns as he went down awkwardly. Now Adam Dixon down the Burrard tunnel. Kai McDonald up with the loose ball. 5 to play here in the first period. It's 1-1 between the Thunder and Burrards. This is Dylan Riley out of Windsor. Inside he comes, floats one, and Chiliano got the shoulder up in time. Nice little slip pick from Dylan Riley, and that seems to be a move that he likes. That one worked nicely, just couldn't beat the goaltender. Mitch Wild backs away from Reece Callies. This is Chan working in on Lupel, who's back out there, shot over the top, hit a body. And this is Brochu, who's played a lot here, trying to get around Porter at center. They'll leave it there for Keeley as they go righty strong. Look for that a lot here tonight. With no Pearson, no Garant in the lineup, they'll probably go righty strong a lot here this evening. Keeley had the ball smacked right out of his stick there by a good check from Colton Porter. Burns with possession, 11-10 your shots now in favor of the Thunder. Evenly played first period. Dixon, the goal scorer for Maple Ridge, with a bounce pass to Riley Lowen far side. He'll roll off a stiff cross-check of Tykrop, but lost the ball in the process. Rose hustling to it. Got the ball across to Mallory. 6 on the shot clock. Numbers down low, and again Lowen. Pressured immediately, lost it. Now Gillespie with a bad angle shot missed the target as Porter again rides his man right into the turf. Physical start for Brody Porter. Here's Riley back on. Quick pass into Tyler Pace. looking for a cutter. Pace got a high screen from Riley. He's open. Pass was a good one. Schaefer will run onto it. 16 on the shot clock here to work. Lacroix cutting towards the goal. Wasn't open. Schaefer into the middle of the floor on the run. Feeds off to Keeley. Look inside. There's Lacroix. Pass was intended for Riley, and it ends up in the crease of Chiliano. Pretty good defense there from Maple Ridge. Back on is Casey Rose. Out of Utah, Nevada. No, Utah, is that right? No, Utah is Utah. It's not in the state of Nevada. Here's Adam Dixon out of White Rock, British Columbia. He'll put it wide. Goes to Rutgers University, does Casey Rose. Here comes Connor Abrams out of Langley, and he sticks it home to make it 2-1 Thunder. The hometown product. With a step on the Burrard defense. Gets it to go and puts Langley in front 2-1. Just edit that Utah-Nevada part out for the highlights, please. Scoring the Stanley Cup hockey game. 3-2 Capitals. Late stages, third period there as they try and even up the series. Aaron Davis finds Owen Parker. Go across to Gillespie. Kai McDonald waits for him there. Gillespie in on him. Tried to shovel off to Lowen. Now finds an open Mike Mallory, and that one goes off the elbow of McDonald. Tough bounce there for Gillespie. It'll come all the way through to Rose, who overran it. Renich trying to scoop. Gillespie will steal. Need 30 here for Maple Ridge. Lowen out of the corner. Circles high on Brochu. Gives off to Mallory. Adam Dixon going to the goal. Mallory. Oh, that one had eyes for the far side. Might have got caught up in the jersey of McDonald and stayed out. Tightrope to Keeley. Here comes Dylan Lacroix. He'll feed to James Ray. He'll flip to Aiden Milburn. Got a step on his man. Oh, tried to serve it back to Schaefer on the crease for a tap in. Probably should have shot it. Now numbers back the other way. Here's Tebbett right in. Off the post it goes. And ball gets by everybody now. Foot race between Porter and Codron, who goes down rather easily. And does get the possession call here from the official. Chan. Into the middle. Chan loading, shooting, bounced it wide, and our second penalty of the evening is going to go to Preston Lupel. Langley was able to kill off the first disadvantage of the evening. That's a Burrard power play, second in the WLA so far. 6 for 15 now on the season. Final minute. Callies and Taylor parked up top. Sinky anchored down on the crease along with Tycro. Tycro running in front of the Burrard bench, and that could easily be called. It's not. Here's James Ray, scores. Shorty for Razor, and it's 3-1. It's an excellent run from Cody Tycro out of his own zone. Beat about 3 Burrards and then found James Ray up ahead of the play. And Ray with that long reach finds the far side of the goal past Chiliano to give the Thunder a 2-goal lead. Porter and Callies one more time. This one straight out of play over the Burrard bench, and they're going to say Maple Ridge ball. 35 seconds to go in the period. Lowen will set it up. Curtis Dixon and Mike Mallory near side. Gillespie and Rose down on that far crease. Dixon Feet high, Lowen. Look inside, Gillespie covered. Back away, give it to Rose. Bad angle. Now Gillespie, he'll fire. That one hit a body. Callies with it. 4 seconds to go in the period. Gets to center. 2 to go. Got to shoot. Does. Kick stop there from Chiliano at the buzzer. And teams will head for the break. Good opening 20 minutes here from the Langley Event Center. Thunder get 3. Burrards get 1. Maple Ridge will start the second period on the men advantage. But not before we take a 10-minute break here from the Langley Event Center. You got it on the home of the WLA. Play full screen. 3-1 Langley. After 20, we'll see you in 10. All right, welcome back inside the Langley Event Center, lacrosse fans, as we get set for period number 2. 3-1 Langley. Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse. We're underway here in the second period as Callies overruns a loose ball. Reed tried to twirl the wand to scoop that one in, lost the handle, but the Birds will get the possession here to start the second with 48 seconds to work with here in the man advantage. Thanks to everybody who is tuned into the broadcast here tonight on Play Full Screen. Riley Lowen whistles one wide. Foot race forward at center. Callies tried to one-hand it. Now he's got it. Runs away from Lowen. Reese Kelly scores. Another shorthanded goal from Langley, courtesy of Reese Kelly's, who makes it 4-1. Second shorthanded goal for Langley on the season. Their third of the year. Kelly showing off his speed and strength as he just shook off a check of Riley Lowen. I want to get a quick shout out to my man Jimmy. Jimmy tweeting at me and asking me, why do they only show the score and shot clock in Victoria and Langley? I've told you this a couple of times, Jimmy. Hopefully you can follow along here. In Langley and Victoria, they have extra cameras. So they are able to point a camera directly at the 30-second clock, which they can put on the screen the entire time, whereas other arenas only have a single camera, which obviously has to stay on gameplay. So in Victoria and Langley, they have more than one camera, which they're able to show on the 30-second clock, where the rest of the arenas just have the single camera. Hopefully that answers your question, Jimmy. Thanks for tweeting at me. Here's a chance for Lacroix as he quick sticked it wide. And the Burrards get the ball back here. Long feet up. Not a good one. But Wild will track it down in the corner. And play it high to Kevin Reed. Curtis Dixon off the boards with it. Looking towards the goal, shoots quickly. And will skip wide into the pocket of Lowen now. Gives it right back across to Mallory. Dixon again from a bad angle. This one goes wide again. And it'll be the Langley ball here. We'll lead this game 4-1. Connor Robinson, who's been quiet so far this evening. Riley to Keeley. Here's Connor. He'll turn and shoot right on. Save Chiliano. Those two spent a little bit of time in junior. I think a year they overlapped. Maybe longer. In New Westminster. Connor played the full 5 years for the Bellies. There's Dixon, who also played for the Junior Bellies. Played for the Poco Saints as well. Mallory. Here's Rose with 5 on the shot clock. Pretty good defense from Brody Porter. Here's Chan late in the shot clock, and he scores. And Adam Dixon will scoop up that ball as it's Dylan Chan's first WLA goal. After Reese Callie's short-handed goal to make it 4-1, Dylan Chan 5-on-5 makes it 4-2 as you get a replay of it there. McDonald down a little bit early and over the short side shoulder. Good hard outside shot from Chan. Parker. Pressured. Finds Lowen. Now Dixon. Looking inside to Mallory. He's got a step on his man now. Gets a shot off. McDonald turns to the side. Sankey shoves Gillespie to the ground, and they'll say minor interference here on Langley. Mike Mallory's got his defender hung up in behind the goal. New shot clock here for the Burrards. Dixon, shovel pass there to Mallory. Got through out high to Barker. Steps around Lupel. Trail check didn't work. Now Lowen, 13 on the shot clock. Dixon out of the corner. Looks for a cutter. Has Gillespie, and he scores. Good patient offense there from Maple Ridge. 2 straight now, as they're back within 1 off the goal from Luke Gillespie, set up from Curtis Dixon. Dip and dunk from Luke. And now Brochu tried to come out of the pack with it. Wild goes high to low, or low to high, excuse me. Right up into the top corner. What a shot from Mitch Wild. Welcome to the WLA Wild Thing. 4-4. My goodness. That was a rip. And Rod Jensen looks down his bench and tells the youngster Jake Sunder to get his gear on just in case here. Game's just 4-4. I don't think there's any reason to get the hook out quite yet, but want Sunder to be ready just in case. In comes Tyler Pace. Keeley around a screen, around another, fires and scores. What a shot there from Keeley. Skips it off the carpet, off the post, and past Chiliano to put Langley back in front 5-4. Just came off a double high screen there. And a little skipper past Frankie. Good clamp there from Milburn, and they'll say too good of a clamp. As the rest of the week for these two teams. We'll see Langley head for Coquitlam on Saturday night. And Maple Ridge will be back home on their regular Sunday night to take on the Lakers. Brad Challoner will have the call in that one for you Sunday night from the Cam, as I have a Junior Thunder obligation here on Sunday afternoon and can't quite make the double. So my man Rambolts will have the call Sunday night for you. I will be in Coquitlam and Burnaby on Friday night. I think Brandon Astle should make his return to Queen's Park on Thursday. Going to check and see who the Bellies are playing. There's a bounce shot. Stopped there out of the stick of Schaefer by Chiliano. Here comes Tebbett up there with Dixon. Michael Tebbett right in. And floated that one over top of the goal. As McDonald outlets here to Brochu. Turnover there on Langley. There's another chance, and Mitch Wild, with his second of the game, goes 5-hole this time on McDonald, and we're tied at 5. Transition goal there from Maple Ridge. And Mitch Wild paying dividends early here with 2 goals in his Burrard debut. Close to a crease call there, but did stay out, I believe. Let's have a look at the overhead. Just had the toes outside the white line. Loose ball off the draw. Won by Aaron Davis. So tomorrow night from Queen's Park, it's Nanaimo and New West. Note the start time, 7 o'clock in that one from QPA. Then Coquitlam and Burnaby on Friday. 2 games on Saturday here in week 2. As you got Langley and Coquitlam. Delayed call coming here to the Thunder. Lowen on the one-on-one, and now another whistle goes. Kai McDonald off to the penalty box. Victoria and Nanaimo from Frank Crane on Saturday night as well. Actually, 2 games on Sunday as well as New West in Victoria. Rare Sunday night game from the Q. And the aforementioned Burnaby in Maple Ridge. As Langley returns home a week from tonight against the Shamrocks. Busy upcoming week for the Chamois. So 5-5, and it's a double minor here for McDonald. Dixon with a shot right on. McDonald to stop. Looks to outlet to Lupo. A lob feed up ahead. Tightrope. Got tangled up with Lowen. And Lowen goes down rather easily. Gets the Burrards the ball back here. There's Dixon through the middle. And just too passive there for the Thunder short man unit. Let Lowen feed from the crease. Everybody turned their head towards the ball, and that left Dixon to cut right towards the goal. And if you're Renich, you just can't stand there and let Lowen feed like that. So I was just about to comment. A lot of youth on that short man unit with Sinke and Renich. And just a little passive as the first of the double minor will come off the board here as the Burrards go in front for the first time this evening. Langley do have 2 shorthanded goals here tonight. As the double closes in on Robinson, a nice bounce pass near side here to Tyler Pace. Going to go to the rack. Here's Pace, scores! Just beat Kevin Reed like he was standing still. And cut right across the top of the crease, pulls it back short side on Chiliano. Langley's 3rd shorthanded goal of the game to tie it up at 6. I don't think Reed thought Pace was actually going to go. And Pace just found another gear. Porter with Callies right on him, comes up with the ball.
Langley 6 goals, scoring short-handed by number 14.
There's Lowen stepping in. They got Brochu and Taylor. Sinke and Tykerobe on the back end of the short man unit here. Dixon backs away, feed to Riley. Lowen looked low off the toe of McDonald, then stayed out. New 30 here for the Burrards. Adam Dixon, Curtis Dixon, tucks inside, fires on. McDonald to stop, Brochu the loose ball. Got to get it up the floor here. He's flat-footed. Nice little lobber ahead. Tykerobe trying to run onto it, but Robinson with a heads-up play knew where that ball was going to be and found it. And now Langley can try and kill some time off here. Hayden Milburn. He went to RIT University. Along with Eli Salama, who should be back in the Langley lineup as Keeley over the shoulder. Almost beat Chiliano down low. And now a chance back the other way for Tebbett, but pass was behind him. And McDonald with that good long reach will snag that one. And now Langley can just about kill off the remaining 18 seconds here. Salama should be back in the lineup Saturday night to make his Thunder debut in Coquitlam. Back to even strength, Kai McDonald. Out of the penalty box, and we'll go back to 5-on-5. James RAHE coming on. Tyler Pace lost the handle. Lacroix's got it down in below the goal now. They'll look to Keeley. Outside the dotted circle, feet high, Tyler Pace. Delayed call on here to Maple Ridge. McDonald on his horse to the Langley bench. Shot clock running late here. Keeley will miss the goal. And DJ Sorry will head to the penalty box, complaining all the way as his bench tells him to zip it and not take another on his way. I think that might have come from Captain Tyler Codron, and that's the guy you want it to come from if somebody's going to say something like that. And now the Thunder go to work on the man advantage. Keeley. Pace. Here's JP. Tried to corkscrew that one in, and Chiliano made the stop. New 30 here for Langley. Connor Robinson, JP Keeley. Cole Schaefer. Skip feed, Connor Robinson. Subber, a riser, went off a Burrard's stick and out, but they'll say straight out. And it's Maple Ridge ball, and here's Dixon in behind everybody. Shorthanded Dixon. That is just inexcusable there on Langley. Just not getting back on defense and letting one of the best players on the planet with a one-on-one short-handed here against your goaltender. He's going to win that matchup more often than not. Short-handed goals aplenty here tonight. Langley wins the draw. Get some face-off numbers for you here momentarily if I can as we approach the midway mark of the period and game. James RAHE playing the point here. As they'll make a change after giving up that shorty. Here's Pace, here's Robinson, fires wide. Michaud the loose ball, double team as he gets it ahead to the captain Codron. Gillespie took an over the head check. Lupel had him tied up for the moment. As he gets away, 35 seconds left to kill off in the penalty time to Sorry. McDonald makes the save. RAHE comes up with a loose ball, and what do we got? I think McDonald might need some attention at the Thunder bench, as I think that last shot snapped off his chin protector. And that'll give me a chance to check the face-off numbers as Maple Ridge outscoring Langley 6-3 in the second period. Burrards 1 for 4 in the man advantage. Langley 0 for 1 so far, still working on their second. There's Connor Robinson 2 assists, James RAHE 2 goals. But it's JP Keeley leading all Thunder scorers with a goal and 2 assists. And on the other side, Curtis Dixon with 10 shots on goal already. 3 goals and an assist for 4 points. And what else do we got? Adam Dixon held off the score sheet so far. Mallory with a couple of apples, as does Casey Rose. I don't know if they're tracking face-off numbers. I do not see them listed here. Schaefer looked low. And ball stayed out. Milburn battling. Burrards come up with it, feet ahead. And Wild took his eye off it as Robinson was waiting for him at center. Numbers here for Langley. And that play broke down, but Keeley with a nice one-handed Lucy. I'll get away from trouble, but we're back to 5-on-5. Cole Schaefer. Lacroix tried to tuck and go on Tebbett. Good stick check, Keeley. 5 on the shot clock. Bad angle. And Schaefer with a quick stick stop by Chiliano. 8.5 to go here in the second. Burrards lead at 7-6. This is Riley Lowen off to Dixon. Feed to Wild looking for the hat trick. Denied by McDonald. Here's Connor Abrams hard to the bench. Man up ahead. Robinson. In he goes. And off the toe of Chiliano. As the Thunder in reverse transition almost tied the game. Good feed from Senke. Connor unable to find the back of the goal yet tonight. Lowen. Adam Dixon. This is Mallory. Loading, shooting. That one didn't get through. Actually hit Dixon, who drops in a heap. And not happy with his Burrard teammate after that effort. But we do have a holding call here. And it looks like Lupul the guilty party once again. Langley getting in some penalty trouble here in the second period. Has helped the Burrards get back into this game and take the lead here. Dixon scores. And that took 14 seconds on the man advantage. Face-off won by Maple Ridge as they take a 2-goal lead now, outshooting Langley 29-22. It was 3-1 Thunder after 20 minutes. So Maple Ridge right now outscoring. Check it. Another from Dixon as he finds the short side top corner to make it 9-6. Maple Ridge outscoring Langley here in the second period, 8-3. And Roddy Jensen is going to go to his backup goaltender, which is normally Tyler Richards, but is Jake Sunder here tonight? Is T-Rich not in the lineup? And here come the Burrards right off the draw again. Let's see if this is a permanent switch here for McDonald, who keeps his gear on, but Sunder is going to have to face at least one offensive possession here for Maple Ridge. And Dixon's got the hot stick right now. Rose. Dixon just give it to 17 right now. As in he comes, and he scores again. 10-6 Burrards. Man, oh man. The natural hat trick for Dixon. That one goes posting in. Another win for Zach Porter.
Over $300
Be ready to help. 4-goal lead here for Maple Ridge now. Lowen trying to add to it. Sunder stared that one down. And they'll call interference here on Taylor and give the ball to Mallory. Lowen to Dixon wide. Looks low. Dixon behind the goal. He's dangerous back there as well. Goes to Mallory, back down to Dixon. Posts up on Taylor, spinning and shooting. Oh man, just missed. Far side now. He's got a one-handed behind the back shot, and Sunder stopped him. Seen him score like that a few times as well. Again, Dixon one-on-one. The two number 17s matched up. Here's Chan with a shot. Stick save for Sunder. Hard feet up. And they'll say too early off the bench on Langley. And Maple Ridge on the run like they are, that's the last thing you need is a turnover like that. Just get the ball up the floor, get the offense out there, and run a 30. Here comes Adam Dixon. Got a man open, Mallory. This is Rose, fires, stick save again, Sunder. As Brochu will fire it up ahead here to Lupel. Seems like forever since the Thunder defense or offense has been out. Here's Keeley off to Pace. Into the middle, Pace on a spin. Can't get around Condren. Feet in front, Schaefer! And called in the crease as he tried to pull it to the short side.
Burrards 10 goals for number 17, Curtis Dixon. Assist number 20, Casey Burrards.
Under 5 to go here in the second period. It's been all Maple Ridge. 9-3 outscoring Langley here in the middle stanza. Tycrope tried a one-handed catch, and now he's got a battle for a loose ball. Taken down, no call. Kevin Reed's got the loose ball. Langley showing their youth here a little bit, and now they are late getting a man onto the floor. Dixon wants it, gets it. One-on-one with McDonald, shot on the run, looked short side, had room there, but missed the goal. Tycrope again misses a loose ball. Low in, trying to track it down, runs past McDonald. With ball at center, Tycrope staying after it here. One-on-one with his man, he'll pick it up as the shot clock expires. Nice job there from Cody Tycrope. James Rahe feeds the trailer, Connor Robinson scores. Now Kevin Reed and James Rahe together. After Connor Robinson scored, he came to celebrate with Rahe, and Reed tried to break up that party. But a desperately needed goal from Langley gets them back within 3. Let's give Tycrope and Rahe the assists on the goal from Connor Robinson, his first of the evening. That'll wake Langley up here in the second. That just has 3:44 to go left in it. And nice loose ball off the face-off for the aforementioned Kevin Reed.
Goals scored by number 3, Connor Robinson. Assist to number 22, James Rahe. And Cody Tycrope.
I will get face-offs stats for you at the end of the second period. Nice stop there for Sunder sliding across. Callies will poke it through some legs to himself. Up ahead, Brochu. On comes Tyler Pace. Bryce Brochu will go for a run. Flip it back over his head to Pace. And the Thunder offense will get set up with 18 on the shot clock. Schaefer and Pace will work together. Dylan Riley coming on late. This is Keeley. Hard pass Schaefer. Fanned on the Sever. Ball along the boards here and cleared out by Riley. Wild wants to pick up and go. Pace back on D. Mitch Wild will pull back wide here and let the offense come on for the Burrards. Shots on goal now as Maple Ridge has extended that out with this lead they have, 36-23. Courtesy of this man Dixon, who's going off here in the second period. Nice check there, however, by Tyler Pace. And that'll be a shot clock violation on Maple Ridge. If Langley can cut into this lead here in the late stages of period 2. On comes Aiden Milburn. Connor Robinson out of the far corner with it. Got a stab, got a shot. Big rebound given up by Shiliano. Milburn couldn't collect in front of the crease. Once back in, not going to get the call. Outlet here to Colton Porter at center. 2 to go here in period 2. Mallory down the far wall. He's going to drive to the goal and stepped in the crease. So I don't know if I ever got you the official for tonight's game. I don't think I did. Keith Gagne, Nicholas Thomas, and Cameron Campbell. No, is that right? Now I screwed it up on Saturday night, and now I don't know if it's Anderson or Campbell. I think it's Campbell. Let's check, shall we? Here's Mitch Wild. I should probably do that before I list him off. And called in the crease again as Sunder just made the stop. It's Anderson. Cam Anderson is your third official here tonight. Apologies to the Anderson family once again. I'll get it. Trust me. Schaefer with a shot deflected into the corner. Colton Porter up with the loose ball. Maybe numbers here for the Burrards, trying to get up floor quickly. And now Porter might have just turned his ankle. Turf Monster got him. Wearing low-cut shoes here, and he's going to need a tape job. Here's Lowen off the post. Good ricochet. Taylor way up ahead of the play. Renner's got to find him. Can Taylor do it this time? Put it wide. As he tried to go hip high, stick side, and just missed the goal by 2 feet. At least he got the shot off. And now a 12-second differential between shot clock and game clock here. Curtis Dixon stopped by Sunder. Do the Thunder want timeout here? Jensen calling for it, and we'll get it here with 17 seconds to go. 17.5 if you want to be exact. And shot clock off here for Langley to try and cut this lead from 3 to 2 in the late stages of period number 2. Washington Capitals tie the Stanley Cup final up 1-1 now. 3-2. 3-2 your final for the Caps in that one. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in here to Play Full Screen tonight. Jimmy, I hope I answered your question earlier tonight. Let me know. You can send me a tweet. Make sure I answered your camera and clock question at the beginning of the period. I want to make sure you were listening to that. Now you've asked me a few times about it. I appreciate you being on board, Jimmy. And everybody else tuned in here tonight for Thunder and Burrards on a Wednesday night from the Township. As James Rahe will be the man to leg it ahead here with an empty goal. So we got Rahe, Riley, Schaefer, Robinson, Keeley, Lacroix out there. 5 to go. Schaefer out of the corner. Here's Connor Robinson. Dropped the ball. And not enough time for Michaud to go for the goal as time expires here in period number 2. Good set play, but didn't finish it off. And after a huge second period from Maple Ridge and Curtis Dixon, the Burrards take a 3-goal lead after 40 minutes of play here from the LEC. Shots on goal after 40 minutes, 38-24. Your score, 10-7 Burrards over the Thunder with 20 to play. We'll have that 20 for you in 10 minutes' time. Stick around. Welcome back, lacrosse fans. Here on Play Full Screen, home of the WLA. Jake Elliott with you. Find me on Twitter at PXP for Sports. 10-7 after 40. Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse. We're underway here in the third period of play. Aiden Milburn tried to force one up to Brochu, and it was intercepted by Kevin Reed as it was 3-1 Langley after 20. 10-7 Maple Ridge after 40. Curtis Dixon with a sock trick. 6-1 for Dixon after 40 minutes. Might want to guard 17 here in this third period. Here he is with the ball. He'll step back and rip. Sunder, stick safe. Good start there. As Jake Sunder has come in relief of Brody McDonald, and will play the third period here. James Rahe. Dylan Lacroix squirming and turning and shooting as he ran over Shiliano, but called in the crease. Mitch Wild got a couple of goals in his Burrard debut, and a couple of more chances to go along with it in that second period. He's got it across to Riley Lowen, spins on Brochu, pick and roll Gillespie, dropped the pass, and flipped it over his head into the crease of Sunder. Tomorrow night here from the LEC, Junior Adnex, Junior Thunder, 7:30 start time. You can check that one out as well. Queens Park Arena, Bellies and Tiemann. There's Milburn. Now Keeley. Double teamed. Davis went down. Reed comes in for the loose ball. Mike Mallory still searching for that first goal. There's Dixon looking for 7, and he's got it. Curtis Dixon with number 7 on the evening. 7 out of the 11 Burrard goals, courtesy of number 17. Welcome back. Just got into the back of McDonald with a pick and then rolled to the goal. Mallory with the setup. As we're still a ways away from it. Think back to a couple of years ago. Corey Conway putting up 16 points, if my memory is correct. A goal and 15 assists. Not sure what the goal record is. I remember Kerry Krzyzewski with 9 in a playoff game for the Bellies one year. As there's Luke Gillespie adding to the total, but waved off in the crease by Nick Thomas. There's now a errant pass here from Renich, turned back over Adam Dixon. He's going to take it to the rack and put it off the toe of Sunder. It stayed out. But if you have any WLA records at your fingertips, Dixon with 7 goals right now and still 17 plus minutes to go. Mallory. There's Rose, who had 4 assists through 2 periods. Give him a goal as he jams it past Sunder to make it 12-7. And Rose's first of the evening. Diving effort there from Casey Rose as he goes horizontal. And Langley again late to get a man onto the floor. A good thing they did, because he's the man that comes up with a loose ball off the draw. Taken down by Barker from behind. They'll get the minor interference call. Check the shot totals now. 41-24 Burrards. As they're out in front by 5 now. We're going to get a scrap behind the play. McDonald and Barker are going to go. Or is it McDonald? It's Tykerobe, excuse me. Tykerobe and Barker tied up. Hard shots being thrown by both players. Uppercut from Barker. Tykerobe answers back with a couple body shots. And now they trade rights to the face. Pinned up along the boards now. As Barker and Tykerobe hit the turf. Second home game here in Langley. Second scrap as well as Taylor and Breeden win in the opener. This time Tykerobe and Barker get after it. Pretty good tilt. Players throwing some big shots And that scrap. Watch this one coming up right there as they both connect. And that does it for that one. Langley down 5 here, looking for a spark in the third period, and Cody Tycrow trying to fire up his boys here with a fight in the third period. And again, I'm all for eliminating the staged fight off the face-off, the heavyweight goon battle, if you will. I don't think that has a place in the game anymore, but I still do believe there is a place for what we just saw right there. That may not be a popular opinion. It is my opinion and mine alone, but that is my opinion. All right, so 2 minutes up on the board here for Tycrow. Nobody leaving the building after that either. 12-7 Maple Ridge. And the Burrards go to work on a man advantage here. So Tycrow gets the extra 2 for a slashing call. And then Barker and he both get 5 for fighting. Sunder with a stop in tight. Sankey got rid of that one. Look out. Pace taken down by Zach Porter at center. And 10-second violation there on Langley. Dixon says, let's slow it down here. Lupo says, I'm going to get right after you. There's Dixon, a couple of chops and a cross check to go with it. Now Lowen. Lupo is an aggressive defender. Mallory down to the crease. Adam Dixon up top. Lowen. And Sunder gets stopped down low, and they'll say back in here on Sinky and Langley. Minute to go in the power play. Still Mike Mallory, I find it surprising. No goals, but tries a shot there. Stopped by Sunder. Adam Dixon, a loose ball. Here's Curtis Dixon from the point. Feeds to Mallory. Feed across Lowen. And now Gillespie with it. Lots of time on the shot clock. 20 to work with. Lowen. Dixon faking, shooting right on center, stopping. Adam Dixon couldn't corral. Jake's got it in his crease. Looks up floor. He's got Brochu. He's got Pace going to the goal. Fires the pass. Here's Tyler Pace, and he can't float it. Over the shoulder is Shiliano, who stands tall. Just 12 seconds to work with here in the man advantage now. 5 minutes into this final frame. Gillespie up at the shooter. Mallory at the point now. Got all sorts of room to step in as here comes Lacroix to the penalty box. Gillespie will crank one on goal. Sunder will make the stop. And Langley will get possession. Numbers here for the Thunder if they want it. Renich down to the crease. Here's Lacroix, and he can't find the far side. Michaud's got it. Michaud looks like he's slimmed down a little bit for this 2018 season. This is Mitch Wilds, newly acquired under the Brooklyn Redmond organization. Now Dylan Chan. Got his first WLA goal here tonight. Up against Lupo. Now Wild fires on the run, missed the goal. Late in the shot clock here, which will expire now as Callies has the ball out at center. Thunder down 5. Here's James Ray, who's got a couple for Langley tonight. Oh, Riley had Reed beat on the way to the goal. Didn't get the feed. Now Keeley back to Riley. He'll shoot high. Comes to Robinson, turning and shooting. That one off the post and out. It'll be Langley ball, fresh shot clock. Cole Schaefer. Now Keeley open. Goes low for Ray. Here's Robinson with a backhand shot. Didn't get much on it. Shiliano, the stick save. 44-28, your shots on goal. Burrards lead that department, and they lead the score 12-7 on the strength of 7 goals from Curtis Dixon. Taylor with a loose ball, overran it. Callies will come in and pick it up. My man Ben Mitchell asking, when will Kyle Marr start playing? I'm being told soon. So I would expect him Sunday, and if not Sunday, the following game after that. Thanks for the tweet coming in. Also asking why Barker and Tykerobe were not ejected, and I know the answer to that. Give me a second to think about it, because I found out last week why they were ejected, and I can't remember right now. So give me some time on that, Ben. I will give you an answer. If somebody knows right off the bat, let me know at PXP for Sports. But last week we saw Taylor and Breeden fight and then be ejected from the game. This time Barker and Tykerobe will remain in the contest. And it might be because it was a staged fight off a face-off. Might be the reason. And a loose ball in the corner, as the shot clock will expire here on Langley. I know one of you coaches are out there listening in. Send me a text. Let me know. You know who I'm talking to out there as well. 10 on the shot clock here for the Burrards. This is Lowen into the middle of the floor. Got to step on his man. Lowen, look, top corner. Runs over Sunder. They're going to call that a goal. My goodness. I'm not so sure Lowen wasn't well into the crease by the time that ball rolled across the goal line. May get an overhead look here. As you see Lowen beat Loophole. We need to see the overhead. Let's watch it here on the original shot from Lowen. Oh, that should not be a goal. How is that a goal right there? Lowen was literally in the net by the time that ball crossed the goal line. Not a good call. Here's Pace on a delayed call to Langley. Or to Maple Ridge, excuse me. On comes James Ray late with 6 on the shot clock. Keeley finds Ray. Seber. Save for Chiliano. And here comes the penalty call. Here's Connor Robinson off to Schaefer. Loads. Fired in the hammer. Chiliano stopped their rebound chance. Chiliano down, makes the save. It's Cole Schaefer looking for the back of the goal for the first time tonight. Can't beat the big Burrards goaltender. Mitch Wild shaking off checks from Tyler Pace. They'll get it to Mallory. It's Colton Porter who sits in the Burrard penalty box here. As Dixon stripped by Brochu, got the ball back, in comes Sinky for the double. Dixon had it knocked free again. Nice job there from Bryce to get it loose one more time, but Mallory will keep it on the right side of the line here as Brochu picks himself up slowly. That leaves Dixon wide open for the moment. Mallory double teamed in the corner. And the official got to blow this down. Not going to do it. Now the ball loose. McDonald will pick it up and come out of the pack with it. Still 30 seconds to work with here in the man advantage. Make it 10 on the shot clock here. Schaefer, Connor Robinson took his eye off and has to run back out to center to track it down. 5 on the shot clock. Toe drag Keeley shoots. That hit the outside of the post. Stayed out. Kevin Reed, the loose ball. REECE Callies with an interception. As the entire Junior Thunder squad parked themselves in front of my broadcast location to watch the end of this one. What's up, Bobby Kidd III? Keeley, 15 on the shot clock as we're back to 5-on-5. Weaving back and forth here with Robinson. Got a step underneath. Get checked from behind by Porter to knock it loose. Still time. 5 on the shot clock for Robinson from well out. Put it off a Burrards stick. And that'll do it on the shot clock for Langley. Down 6, 13-7 with 8:20 to go. In comes Adam Dixon. 46-33 your shots now. On the run, Rose missed the goal. Gillespie with a loose ball, 10 on the shot clock. Circling out from behind the goal was Adam Dixon. Shoveled one in on Sunder, who lands down on top of his man in the crease. Rose didn't like that Burrard player coming inside his crease like that. Don't forget, Coquitlam. No, let's start from the beginning. Nanaimo and New West tomorrow from Queen's Park, 7 o'clock. Coquitlam Burnaby as Lowen denied by Sunder. Another chance stop from Sunder as well. Coquitlam and Burnaby from the Swamp on Friday night. Langley Coquitlam from the Palace on Saturday. As he got Victoria and Nanaimo as well. And then 2 Sunday games this week in week 2 of the WLA. Burnaby and Maple Ridge from the CAM. And New West and Victoria on a rare Sunday nighter from the Q. 7:15 to play in this one. Aiden Milburn in his Thunder debut here tonight. James Ray. There's JP Keeley. Trying to feed in front to Lacroix. Good defense there from Wild. Swims through a double team and he's off to the races. Got Chan up with him, 2-on-2. Lacroix run him down from behind. And Wild will pull back here to Curtis Dixon with his 7 goals here tonight. Lupel. Dixon, 1-on-1, left. Lupel on his dust, and there's number 8 for Dixon. Curtis Dixon, 8 goals here tonight. Unbelievable night here for Dixon. Over half his team's goals here tonight. And still 6.5 minutes to play. I think we might know who the first star of the evening will be. Here's Adam Dixon. He'll score to make it 15-7 Burrards, who are pulling away from Langley here tonight. Maple Ridge got pasted pretty good in their opener against the Bellies to kick off the season. 13-6 in that one. But had a good defensive performance on Sunday at home against Nanaimo, just allowing 3 goals to the team-in. Only got 8 offensively, but have busted out here tonight offensively, putting up 15 against Langley as Roddy Jensen gets into his boys a little bit. There's Chris Gill now on the Burrards bench, late arrival. But but he's there now. And I'm interested to see how Rod Jensen does with this young team here in Langley, a guy that's usually accustomed to coaching some higher-end veteran talent, but will work with a young squad here in Langley for the foreseeable future. As it looks like Cody Tykerobe now wearing my favorite number. Brett Minsky is old number 2 here for Langley now, after that fight with Barker. Right off the draw, here comes Barker, right in, scores. Ouch. (16-7). Zach Porter, I got the face-off numbers after 40 minutes of play. Having a big night against REECE CALLIES here. And was 13 for 19 after the second period, and that trend has continued here into the third. Here comes Dixon. He's got 8. He'll pass this one off to Lowen. And now you wonder if the Burrards are just going to start feeding Dixon to try and get him to double digits. Tykerobe lost it. He'll kick it nicely here to Jake Taylor. And we'll find Renich at center, and now Kiwi. 5:25 to play. Burrards in full control now, lead by 9. This is Pace. Good pick there from Riley. Tyler Pace with an overhand, and Shiliano out to cut the angle down. Sends it into the corner boards. Keeley with a jumper. Big rebound. Robinson tried to bat it in. It goes into the corner for Riley. He's double teamed there. Ball comes loose. Condren can't find it. Zach Porter. It's not Zach Porter, that's Jesse Gillespie. Younger brother of Luke. One plays O, the other plays D. Adam Dixon to Curtis Dixon. They'll pass off to Luke Gillespie. Looks backdoor. Dixon tried to play a little possum there on McDonald, who wasn't having it. He'll come up with it, and he'll push ahead here with Schaefer. Kai McDonald loaded up, why not? Bounced it wide. And all the way back out to center. Keeley waiting for it there and does well to come up with it. Reed was pressuring. Here's Schaefer cutting through. Milburn on the back door. This is Keeley. Finds Milburn cutting. And Shiliano down makes the stop, denying number 9, Aiden Milburn, of his first WA goal. Actually, no. Aiden Milburn has played WA action as a junior. Would have been his first as a Thunder. This is Rose. 4 to play. Mike Mallory steps into the middle. Davis out for a shift of O. Got a man up ahead. It's Tyler Pace. Brings it in. Scores. Tyler Pace has been a threat in transition all night long. And picks up his second of the evening. And gets Langley back within 8. Back to center we go. Porter and Callies. Nice loose ball there from Milburn. And I honestly don't think Porter has been beating Callies that cleanly on the draw, but Maple Ridge is just coming up with the loose balls. Here's Pace. Whip it. Robinson looked low, and Shiliano down. As the ball underneath him, as Robinson was looking 5-0. Barker hangs onto that over the head check from Leopold. Lowen will take it out of the corner. And now Rose got his stick up on McDonald, and that's going to draw a call. Offensive penalty there on Casey Rose. And Langley will go back to work on the man advantage late in this one, down 8. It's their third opportunity of the game. They're 0 for 2. As they have the number 1 power play coming into tonight's action, as they were 4 for 7 in their opening contest. So 5 on 4 here in Langley. Milburn, Pace, Ray, Robinson, Keeley. Good young 5-man unit out there. Here's Ray, flip it, Pace, crank it, missed the goal. Robinson will keep it in play. Lots of time on the shot clock here. Robinson loads and fires. That hit a stick. Keeley spin, shoot. Chiliano gets the whistle. Wooden goal sticks, such an advantage here in the WLA for those 5-hole shots. Barker didn't shoot it, had Sunder at his mercy. And the Burrards want to run some clock off here. Up 8 and down a man. Jesse Gillespie on the red team here for the youngster. I think you would have seen that a year ago from Jesse Gillespie, but much more confident here in his sophomore season. Double teamed is Zach Porter. Callies and McDonald knock it free. Sunder looking for it as well. And they'll call Porter for trapping along the boards here and give it back to Langley. With 44 seconds to go in the man advantage, 1:45 to go in the contest. Same 5-man unit back out here for Langley. Ray at the point. Number 1 overall pick Robinson. Got the 2 years ago number 1 overall pick in Pace as well across the way as that shot from Robinson off of Chiliano and out of play. Fresh 30 Milburn. Ray shoots, just missed. As it thunders off the end boards. Keeley will pick it up. 15 on the shot clock. Connor Robinson, Tyler Pace, up top Ray. He'll flip it, and that got through into the corner. Out of the box comes Rose. Tyler Pace scores. Hat-trick goal for Tyler Pace. It won't be a power play goal. Langley makes it 16-9 Maple Ridge now with 60 seconds to go. Zach Porter now 18 of 27 in the draw. Faces off against Brody Porter this time. Tycro with a good body on Aaron Davis comes up with possession. Ryan Milburn pick up assists on the hat-trick goal from Tyler Pace. Here's Lacroix, drop the pass. Riley! And he was stopped by Chiliano as Lacroix was actually in behind the Burrard goaltender. Pretty easy crease call there for the official. I think I could have made that one. And now Maple Ridge with a 6-second differential will just run some clock here. So Curtis Dixon will finish the evening with a 10-point night. 8 goals and 2 assists for number 17. As the final buzzer sounds to end this one. Your final shots on goal. 55-41 Maple Ridge. As they take down the Thunder here tonight by 7, a final score of 16-9.
Tonight's
Announcing the 3 stars in the building. James Rahe, your 3rd star. Casey Rose, star number 2. And an obvious choice for star number 1. And one Curtis Dixon, who had a 10-point night here in Langley. 8 goals, 2 assists.